Welcome to Jerusalem, Israel, for the Flag Football European Championships. My name is Josh Haston, coming to you from the Kraft Family Sports Campus on a glorious, beautiful day here in the capital city on Thursday morning. This is Game 2 in the women's bracket between the host country Israel and Russia. This should be an interesting first-round matchup here at Kraft Family Stadium. Israel, of course, has earned medals in 4 out of the last 5 European Championships, including a silver in Copenhagen in 2017. And for the Russian team, this is their first time in a major international competition. It should be very interesting. Russia is wearing white uniforms here just in front of me, while Israel wearing the blue home uniforms is on the other side of the field. I think we're awaiting, national anthems? Do they do the national anthems? We don't know. We'll find out. This is the opening game. The opening day, rather, the second game. The first game, Austria defeated Great Britain handily. You can hear the teams cheering, getting ready for play. I'm joined by my main man and co-founder of American Football in Israel, Danny Gurtz, who called that first game. Danny, welcome back to the broadcast. How's it going, my man?
Thanks, man. Honor to be under the mic here with you.
How was that first game, Austria, Great Britain? Austria dominated, we saw, in terms of the score. What can you tell us from, we're having a little, here we go, he's turning around the headphones. Question for you, Danny, is this. Do you think at this point, after only one game, Austria is a favorite to win this tournament based on the performance they gave in the opening game this morning?
Well, look, everyone knows that Austria is the team to beat here. They have the history. They certainly got the players. They're a well-oiled machine as far as play goes here. I don't think anyone suspected that they were going to have a tough time with the Great Britain team. I think they're still a little kinks to iron out, but that'll happen at the beginning of a tournament. Great Britain is not one of the stronger teams in this tournament. I don't think...
They're getting psyched up here, by the way. That whatever you're hearing in the background, the chants are going on, the teams are getting fired up.
Yeah. By the way, joined by the Russian coach, the coach of the Russian team, Lev Putukov. And
Lev, welcome to Israel.
Welcome to Israel, and we're very, very happy that you have made it here for your maiden tournament.
I'm very excited. And when I learned that the European Championship will be held in Israel, and it's not like a foreign country to me. I have many friends and relatives here, and possibly move here someday. I love you to come here. You gotta come here.
Really?
The Russians don't need visa to come to Israel. It's a fantastic opportunity for us. Many Russian-speaking people here, so we feel like almost home.
How's your team feeling? This is your first time, I understand, in international competition.
Very excited. We're all excited.
A little nervous or excited or both?
But we hope to put this excitement into use, into positive energy, and build on that.
Okay, Lev. Where's that name Lev from?
Lev in Russian means lion, but that's a Russian version of lion. So
very good. Okay, we're going to let you get back to your team as they get ready for their opening game.
Good luck,
and we look forward to hopefully having you part of the Israeli football community here in Israel if you make it over. Great. Thanks. All right, that was Lev Putukov, who's the coach of the Russian team, making their first international presence here, which is very exciting for them.
And here comes the coin toss. We have the Israeli captains and the Russian captains who are now on the field, getting ready for the coin toss to see who will obtain possession first here in this first round game, maybe between Russia and the locals, the hosts of the tournament, the women's national team. Danny, you have been involved in football for 25 plus years. Talk about a little bit the women's program here as we get ready for today's game.
Well, look, the women have had mixed results over the last several years. The Israeli women earned medals at 4 of the last 5 European Championships, including a silver in Copenhagen. So they are certainly considered one of the stronger teams in this tournament. They've never earned a world championship medal, but the Israeli men are ranked 5th in the world. We're not here to talk about the men, though. We're here to talk about the women. And, Shana Sprung, who's the quarterback of the women's team, very experienced, all pro.
All world.
The Russian defenders are going to have a tough time with her behind the center.
It looks like...
And she's got some great receivers as well.
It looks like Israel has... I think they won the toss and decided to take possession of the ball. They're moving here to the other side of the field. moving to the, I believe that's the northern end of the field. Israel will be going north to south, if I have my directions right here, very early on a Thursday morning with only one cup of coffee in me. But I did get that cup of coffee waking up. It's very lucky I got here, by the way. There was a traffic accident on the Begun Highway, and it's a miracle that I'm here, I'm telling you, Danny.
Wow. Well, we hope that
I
everybody's
did
safe.
made it, and here we go.
Anyway, Israel is ready to
taking
start
possession.
off here, and Shauna Sprung is actually not behind center.
Quarterback Ilana Frankel is taking the duties here behind center. Number, I can't see her jersey,
18,
number 18-13, what is it? They didn't get her number 13, Ilana Frankel. Takes snap, 13. Pass is caught by a number 56. The Israeli team didn't give us the numbers. Yes, Lilach Ben David. Lilach Ben David, who's been on the team for a while. Veteran receiver there, making the first catch, gaining about, I would say, 7 yards or so on the play. Second down coming up here for the Israeli team. Again, you get 1 first down per drive if you make it past midfield. Quarterback takes the snap. Diving catch there by number 1, Geffen Stein. She took a long absence from Israeli football and came back. She was a superstar about 5-7 years ago, has rejoined the team.
Right. She did a nice actual piece for the Israeli women's team. We all saw it on Facebook. You can go to the Israeli women's team Facebook page and see that. Anyway, Israel's moving up the field slowly.
Third down. Third and about 10.
Down here.
The rusher is in. Pass nearly intercepted by number 1, Alla Lirkova, defensive back for the Russian squad. That'll bring up 4th down. And there are no punts in this standard of play, which means the Israeli team has to go for it on 4th down. Unlike the NFL and other formats of football, they're going for it here, and they must cross midfield in order to sustain this drive.
Big 4th down play here for Israel.
Ball's in the air, intercepted by number 1. Alla Lirkova intercepts the ball. That is a pick 6.
Wow.
Pick 6 for the Russians. A bad start for Israel,
what a way
unfortunately.
to start out their international tournament.
Yeah, their first time ever.
Wow.
Pick 6. Let's go to the replay here. There, a clear sweep and pass. Picked off, a spin into the end zone there. Number 1, she's come up big already on several plays. Alla Lirkova. The captain, the defensive captain. Thank you to the coach who's standing here next to our booth here. Now they're going for the extra point. You have an opportunity either for 1 or 2 points. Looks like they're going for 1 here.
Actually,
quarterback Marina.
I think it's a 2-pointer here.
Oh, yeah, 2 points.
Yeah.
There's a flag. A flag on the play, Danny.
Right, there is a flag. It's going to go against Israel, so they're going to run it again, Josh.
Yeah, they're going to get another chance.
I think one thing that Israel's going to have to contend with is the height of this Russian team. They're very tall, and the quarterback may have to throw it a bit higher to avoid the outstretched arms of some of these Russian D-backs.
Russia lining up here for the extra point. Looks like they're going for 2. Quarterback takes a snap. Rolls to her right, fires in the end zone. Oh, just as you said, Danny, you just called it. The Russians have the height here.
They certainly have the height advantage.
Danny, you sound like Tony Romo there, calling the plays before they happen in the AFC Championship game. You brought your A game today, Danny.
Well, look,
I may have to step away.
You don't have to be a genius. You just see these girls are tall.
Yeah.
They are tall. They're agile, and
let's
give the Israel team some problems.
Let's confirm. Was that a 2-point conversion or 1 point? 2 or 1? 1 point conversion. The score is Russia 7, Israel 0 after just a few minutes of play here.
Yeah.
The Israeli team back on the field.
And the Russian coach who we just interviewed has got to be happy about that opening series.
QB Ilana Frankel back to pass. Throws a quick slant to number 56. Again, Lilach Ben David. It'll be second down here for the Israelis, trailing now 7-0 after just a few minutes of play.
Wow. What a way for the Russians to burst onto the international flag football scene here, Josh. Very, very surprising.
No doubt. Rachel Schmidman under center. Quarterback takes a snap, fires to Schmidman, hits her center for a gain of about 7 yards or so. This will bring up a 3rd down. So far, the Israeli team has not crossed the midfield in these first 2 drives.
Yeah. Schmidman's a pro. She's been around a while, and she knows how to get open. Proving it on that play right there.
This is a big third down, Danny. Israel does not want to see themselves in a big hole here as we just get started. They need a first down to gain some momentum here. Quarterback takes the snap, looking for receivers under pressure, manages to get away from the rusher, and is sacked. She is sacked by number 27. That is Anna Shririkova, the blitzer from the Russian team. This will bring up again another fourth down for Israel, who has yet to cross midfield and get a first down here after two short drives, one ending in an interception, a pick six. Here we go, fourth down. They're going for the first down. The ball is caught by Schmidman. She dives. It's going to be close. No, it's a first down.
Yeah, and it was that dive of Schmidman's that actually got them the first down. When she caught the ball, it was before the first down marker, but that lunge.
Here's the replay. Quarterback takes the snap. Fires to Schmidman, who lunges for the first down and puts the ball over the marker. Here's Israel's first down of the tournament. Many fans cheering for the locals. First down play, incomplete pass attempted to Geffen Stein, who may have been out of bounds anyway if she would have caught it on the left sideline.
Nice crowd to come out to see the women today,
Josh.
Yeah,
it's nice. It's early in the morning. And
about 100, 150 people
a couple
out
hundred
there.
People here watching the local team, obviously, cheering for the Israelis. We're impartial, though, right, Danny?
Very, very impartial.
Second down here, pass to Schmidman again to center. She has stopped after a short gain of about 3 to 4 yards there. This will bring up a third down for the Israeli team.
Interesting to note that the men's team scored a nice victory earlier in their first game.
They won
by a score of 42 to
Who did they? Do you know who they beat?
They beat Sweden.
Sweden.
The first,
that was their opening
game.
Congratulations.
So, the Israeli men's team getting off to a good start.
That's a good start. This is a key third down here. 42-26 was the men's score. Ilana Frankel under center takes a snap. There's a handoff. Looks like a double pass play, but goes nowhere. A loss of about 5 yards or so. There was a little bit of a trickery play there, but it went nowhere. The Russian defense snuffed that out, Danny. This is a fourth down. They must score a touchdown or the ball will be turned over on downs to the Russian squad. It's 4th and goal from nearly midfield, actually. That play lost about 7 yards, pushing them back to around midfield here.
The Russians have come here to play. It makes you think, where have they been for the, for the last few years, huh?
They certainly have their act together. They were prepared for this game. Quarterback takes the snap, fakes, rolls to the right, and she's going to fire for the end zone. Batted down. Again, that height factor, Danny, as you said, one of the tall Russian defenders simply batted that ball down, and Russia will take over back at their own 10-yard line. That's how Flag Football International works. You gain possession. You don't get the ball from where the last play ended. Right. It automatically goes back to your 10-yard line.
Yeah. And it's not just the height advantage, Josh. They seem to have a larger wingspan. The Israeli quarterback is going to really have to fire the ball in before they get into position, because
they must take that
Russian
into factor.
They look like they came here to play.
Larakova sends it up the middle, incomplete pass there on first down. Attempted target was Elizaveta Pikunova, and we're going to have this. This is the European Flag Football Championships, folks. A lot of interesting names here to read out in English, but we're going to get it done here on the broadcast.
We're going to get as close as we can.
We're going to do the best we can,
so that
that's for sure.
Their friends and family who are listening can at least understand who's catching the ball.
Second down, incomplete pass, again targeting the center, number 6 there, Eliveta.
Yeah.
She seems to be playing. She's listed here as both a offensive and defensive player, that number 6. We'll have to watch out for her. I think she's a two-way player there. Third down here for the Russians, deep in their own territory. Quarterback takes a snap. This is a handoff running left. She avoids the first tackler and secures a modest gain there of about 5-7 yards. That was number 11, Anna Ranasina, a wide receiver who took the sweep, ran left, and picked up some yardage. This is fourth down now. Russia must cross half field, so they have about another 10 to 12 yards or so to get the first down. Fake handoff. Quarterback goes back. Pass is complete, but she is stopped short She did not make it. Israel will take over on downs.
But I do think the Russian coach has to be somewhat happy with the way that they moved the ball. They didn't get a first down, Josh.
No, they did not. Israel's taking over.
But they did move the ball. And we'll have to wait and see how this Russian offense operates. But certainly it looks like the strong part of their game is going to be on defense, especially with these tall defensive backs.
First down play completed to Geffen Stein. Modest gain there. Israel is in the huddle. This will bring up second down for quarterback Ilana Frankel. There's a handoff to Geffen. Goes around the left end for about a gain of 2 or 3 yards. Third down, Team Israel.
Hello?
Israel's got about 10 yards for that first down marker.
Hey, boy.
Fake handoff. She rolls to that is a big sack by the Russian defender. A loss of about 7 to 10 yards there. This will bring up a 4th and long. יש איזשהו ילד או משהו שהוא ממש על המיקרופון.
You're talking to the microphone.
The kids over there are just yelling in the microphone. You can't hear anything. Yeah. Big 4th down here for Israel. Looks like they brought in another quarterback for this play. Number 14 launches it, and that is a huge collision there. Geffen Stein barreling over one of the Russian players. There is a flag on the ground. This may go against the offense, Danny. The refs are debating what the call is going to be. They may give her a penalty for, I don't know what you would call that, running over a player. I mean, in the NFL, that's legal. That's not legal in flag football.
It looks like it's going to go against the Russians, though. And,
no, it's
Israel's
against Israel.
Decline it.
No, it's against Israel. No, they called her for, maybe it's lunging is the official term. She leaned down, lowered her shoulder, and tried to get a first down. But they will have another chance.
You're right. I
Play's coming back.
It's going to go against Israel.
But it will be
another
another
bad break
4th
for the
down
because they seem to have the first down in hand.
So it looks like in that situation, it's an automatic redo of down. It will be 4th down once again for Team Israel. 4th and very, very long. They're back to essentially the original line of scrimmage.
Hello?
Yeah. 4th and very long. Will Israel go conservative? I mean, since there are no punts, Danny, there's really nothing to lose going for it, really, unless you throw like a interception or you get sacked in the end zone.
Yeah.
But it's better just to put the ball up. Quarterback throws a long pass caught by Schmidman, but she's going to be short of the first down.
Very
Russia
short.
will take over once again on downs.
But I think it's interesting to note, Josh, that the Israelis have made a quarterback change early. They've put in veteran Shana Sprung, I believe.
3 possessions for Israel, 1 first down, 1 pick six.
Yeah.
At this point, Danny, the Russians are dominating this game. There's no doubt about it. It's 7-0.
So far.
Israel's failed to move the ball past half field other than one time. Completion to number 6. She seems to be the main player on that team in terms of the offense.
Sorry to put you in this position.
Elizaveta Pikunova.
All right.
I hope I'm not getting that wrong. To the Russian fans
sure
out there,
you are.
please forgive me. I'm sure you're right. We did not get the.
We're going to get as close as
hold
we
on
can.
a second. One of our main. Elizaveta. There's the clarification. Ball's up, incomplete pass on second down. It'll be 3rd down now for the Russian team.
It was a nice deflection by Yeled Hecht, who's
you.
also a veteran and a long-time player on this Israeli women's team.
Yeah.
Yeled Hecht.
Shana Sprung is calling out the defense there. Number 4, Shana Sprung.
Right.
I think she's going on playing both offense and defense. You have Sarit Bailey out there defending. Quarterback rolls right, completes a pass. Great full flag pull there by the Israeli team. That was Ayel Hecht making an amazing pull, preventing the first down. Russia will have 4th down and about 5 yards to go for a first down. Elizaveta takes a snap, rolls to her right, Fires up the middle. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass.
Yeah,
Israeli offense back on the field. The original quarterback, number 13, is back on for Israel. Ilana Frankel, quarterback.
And that's an important stop for Israel right here. They have to get something going.
They got to get something going here.
Not let the Russians just march back up off the field and get up by 2 scores. So an important stop by the Israeli defense.
This is a big drive here, Danny. I agree. They got to get in on the action here. They got to get some points on the board before we get closer towards halftime here. Pitch forward to Geffenstein, running around. No, sorry, that's Schmidman. Schmidman with a good run, sweep left. Gets about 7 to 10 yards there on the sweep. Setting up second down for Team Israel.
The flag pulling for Russia is going to be very, very important here. The Israelis are a little bit quicker, and maybe Russia, with the lack of experience that they have on the international stage, might not be up to the flag pulling that's needed. But we'll see.
Frankel takes the snap, throws right, complete to Ben David, number 56. Lilach Ben David on the catch. Israel looks like they have something going here. That's 2 good plays in a row with positive yardage. That'll bring up a third down and about 5 for the first down. Quarterback back in the pocket, takes a snap, pumps to the left, fires to the right. It looked like there may have been some contact on that play, but not called. Schmidman laid herself out to try to make the catch. Did not make the catch. It is now 4th down for Team Israel. There's a crucial down here in the first half, Danny.
Yeah, it is. You don't like to say that there are crucial plays so early in a game, but Israel's got to get something going here on offense.
Stein to the right. Schmidman, the center. Ilana Frankel back at quarterback. Takes a snap. Looking downfield. The rush is on. Incomplete pass broken up at the point of contact by number 44 on the Russian team, Daniela Dehalani. Daniela Dehalani breaks up that pass on 4th down with a turnover back to the Russians. The Russians, by the way, if you notice, they are getting onto the field right away. This is like almost a version of a hurry-up offense. They're not huddling. They are moving on to the field right away, Danny, taking a quick snap, not giving Israel the chance. Oh, it's a long, Israel just avoided a bullet. They had a receiver. The Russians had a receiver open down the field.
She was open, I'll tell you.
Number 6 again.
That pass is a little bit more on target. Israel could be down 2 scores.
Yeah, but they're playing hurry up, Russia. They are not huddling, not giving the Israeli defense a chance to gain their bearings and really set up.
Right. And Josh, I'm very early on surprised by the play of the Russian team. This does not look like a team that is playing for the first time on the international stage.
No doubt. They came prepared, Danny. Quarterback takes the snap, pumps to the right, fires again long. Oh, a lot of contact. There's a flag. There's going to be pass interference. Flags flying everywhere, folks.
Yeah, they kind of upended that Russian receiver. I'm not quite sure that pass was catchable.
That's a good point. But again, these are tall Russian ladies here. She may have been able to go up and get it, but it's a judgment call on the referee.
And it seems fairly obvious that they're trying to take advantage of their height advantage.
Yeah, that was the second long play in a row. But
Israel's really got to watch out for that. They really do, because they're not going to beat them on the jump balls.
Russia just gained about 15 yards as a result of that pass interference. They're marking it from the spot of the foul. And it's an automatic first down as well. The drive continues for the Russians here. Israel trying to get organized quicker with this hurry-up offense, the looks that the Russians are giving them. Quarterback drops back to pass, fires. Pass is completed. Flag immediately pulled by Hecht. There is another flag on the play against the defense. Another penalty. Penalties are also, Danny, really hurting Israel. That's the 3rd penalty so far in the game, only here in the first half.
Yeah, sure. You would expect the more inexperienced team to be getting the penalties, but it's not been the case so far today.
Quick substitution on defense. Geffenstein out. Number 56, Lilach. Oh, they're moving it. They're walking it down.
They're walking all the way.
That was a 15-yard penalty.
That was a big one, Josh. And the Russians are all of a sudden, they're threatening to go up by 2 scores here.
1st and goal here for the Russian team. Elitsaveta, the quarterback. Now it looks like they have a different quarterback in there, Danny. Number 5, Marina Konrativa.
Yeah.
Takes a snap, throws a short pass, incomplete. This will be second down. Looks like they're subbing people in and out, changing quarterbacks, mixing it up, giving Israel a lot of different looks.
Yeah,
and
very interesting strategy on
hurry up offense. Now they're actually huddling with this quarterback. Number 5, Marina Kontrateva is now in at QB for the Russian squad. There's a very, very tall receiver, number 4 there. Mariela Shkil. Huge height advantage there. The ball is up in the air, and just like that, they're calling a touchdown. She got in. The score is now Russia 13, Israel 0 here in the first half.
Personally, I'm shocked, Josh.
Yeah,
I really am. I thought that Israel was going to have their way in this game against the inexperienced or Russian team. But
13-0. That ball actually hung up in the air a long time.
And there was a missed flagpole, very key there.
Right.
That, they could have
At the
sacked
goal
them for
line.
a loss, but they missed it. And, of course, you miss those important flagpoles. They can result in a touchdown going the other way.
Going for the extra point here. Number 5 remains the quarterback. Fakes the handoff. Throws across her body. Screen pass.
Open.
And
Wow.
she is in. It is now Russia 14, Israel 0 here in the first half of action. What can Israel do, Danny, with that height advantage, with the fact that, these girls are running a hurry-up offense. They look like a bunch of pros out there. Are you sure this is their first time ever playing?
It is.
An
I announced it
international?
last night. I was
I
told
don't know
that this
about
is
that.
the first time the men. They do have tackle leagues in Russia that they play in, but this is their first time that they've ever had a team in a flag football tournament. And boy, are they making their presence known.
Israel now does have a change at quarterback. That pass completed. It is second down for Israel. Number 14, Lieberman, is now at quarterback for Israel. Emma Ruben Lieberman is the new quarterback. I don't know if that's a change for the rest of the game or for this drive, but Israel's trying to mix it up. It will be second down after that completed short pass. Lieberman takes the snap, throws to the left, completes a pass to Ben David, number 56, for a modest gain there, some positive yardage. And this will bring up third down for Israel. They're about 7-8 yards short of that first down, which has been elusive so far. Israel only gaining 1 first down so far this half. Quarterback takes the snap, looks left, throws up the middle. The ball is batted in the air, knocked down by the rusher. The rusher came in like a bullet train. Number 15 there, Lubov Ivanova, came in and on that blitz. By the way, that's how it works here. Those who are not familiar with the game, the blitzer, the person who's rushing, lines up 7 yards away from the line of scrimmage, and on hike, she can run in. There's nobody blocking here. This isn't NFL where there's an offensive line blocking. So she got there in a hurry and knocked down that pass. This is a critical down here. Ball's up in the air. Oh, it looked like a catch, and there's a flag on the – they're going to call this a catch, Danny. It looked like there was too much contact. This is going to give Israel a first down.
They are, but again, the
Jess
Russians are playing
Sagoskin.
physical, and they are contesting every throw.
Yeah, that was a physical
by
play.
Israel.
But
Israel got away with that one, but
it looked like Jess Sagoskin caught the ball, and then the ball was ripped out of her hands, and the refs are saying there was too much contact to their liking on that play. This will be a first down for Israel. They got something going here, I think, Danny.
well, that was a big play. If they let that play stand,
Yeah.
then Israel would
If they don't
have
call that
problems here,
flag, that would have been an incomplete pass.
Correct, but they do have a first down now, and Israel's driving. They're about they're now going.
They're marking off the yardage on that
Yeah.
penalty. I guess they're called pass interference. Gives them an extra 15 yards. Israel, this is their best field position of the day right now. And Lieberman in at their quarterback. Perhaps the change will let this drive sustain, and they'll get some points on the board here.
Yeah, Lieberman seems to be moving the team a little bit better than Frankel. We'll see if the coach of Israel, Morty Charnowitz, and Alyssa Sagoskin, if they stay with her.
Great catch by Schmidman behind the.
It was a catch. It was ruled a catch. She was bobbling it a little bit, but the
ball was thrown a little
secured
behind
the ball before she went out of bounds.
But she managed to. Here's the
Israel
replay
moves.
here. You can see the replay. The ball clearly behind her. She bobbled it and got a foot in. It's 1 foot in this league, right? Yeah, let's
Correct.
be clear.
1
yes,
foot in.
1 foot in, like the college game, the NCAA. Second down and goal for Team Israel here. Bunch formation, pitch up the middle to Geffen Stein. Third down. They've tried this play about 3 times now or so with some modest success. Israel looks like they're going hurry up themselves on a big third down. They need about 5 yards for the score. Third down. No, they decided to slow it up and get back into the huddle.
And this drive is critical, Josh, for Israel to get back in the game. They really need this score before halftime.
Play clock is winding down. They better get this play off. You do not want a penalty here. Ruben Lieberman takes the snap, looks to her left, has nobody, fires to the back of the end zone. And there's a catch. Are they calling it a catch?
No, it's out of bounds. It's out of bounds, Josh.
Out of bounds. It looked very close from this angle. I'm blocked here by the Russian team. I did not see the end line here.
Yeah.
It looked originally from the crowd cheers that she had scored. They're calling it incomplete, saying she was out of bounds there.
On those plays, I just look for the zebras. Whatever they're calling, that's what we got to go with, right? And I saw immediately he was waving that one off. So I didn't see her feet either, but I did see the zebra calling it out of bounds.
Good idea, man. You keep the focus on the zebra. Critical fourth down here. Lieberman looks back, fires up the middle. Oh, what are they saying? What are they saying? Touchdown.
It is a touchdown.
Wow. We're going to have to check out this replay. It was a bobbled ball. Check out the replay here. Lieberman goes back, fires it to her right to Geffenstein. Let's see if we can see the details. Oh, that's all right. We're good. They'll play. Here it comes. Here comes the replay as they get ready for the extra point. Ball's up in the air. Bobbled. Wow. Amazing catch from my angle here.
I didn't think that they were going to get that. It seemed like the ball was going to fall harmlessly to the ground, and she picked it up before it did.
That's an all-pro catch right there.
Wow.
Geffenstein getting it on the board.
Really big play.
Going for the extra point. This is critical to rush it in. The ball's up, and Geffen again. Stein making a glorious return to the national team, putting Israel on the board, cutting the lead in half. It's now Russia 14, Israel 7. Danny, I can't stress, in my opinion, how important that series was for Team Israel.
Oh, sure. The timing of it, especially just before halftime, it's a lot harder to come back when you're down 2 scores. You know, these halves, they just move so quickly. Before you know it, they're done, and just a really big score for Israel to get back into it.
We'll have to get a play clock, a time clock from the Zebras here to find out how much time is left in the half. Short pass, Russia. Quick flag pull by Shauna Sprung. This will be second down. That is actually the 1-minute warning. No, I apologize. Timeout, Team Russia.
Timeout, Team Russia.
We got to figure out how much time is left in the half. See here who's got a clock here. Anybody? Do we have a clock here? Oh, it's behind us. No. We'll check. All right. One of the amazing people here in the booth.
Yeah, one of our runners here. We do have to point out our staff again. Wonderful guys who are working the technical apparatus here.
Yeah, this is a live stream broadcasting on YouTube. Yes, all over the world. 25 seconds left. That's why Russia burned their first timeout. You get 2 timeouts per half.
Yeah. If you're the Russian team now, you just want to stay away from mistakes, Josh.
No mistakes, no INTs.
Just get into that locker room with a halftime lead.
But
Don't
that
try
being
to do
said,
fancy here.
From what I've seen before, they're running a bunch formation here. Do you think, does it look like they're running it? They will get the ball in the second half. They may be trying to run it out. That's what it looks like here. Yeah, there's a handoff, unless something dramatic happens. Great pull. Yeah. Great pull by Israel on that play by Sarit Bailey. Also, veteran Israeli national women's player. Russia's going to the hurry-up. Third down, the clock is running. They did not call timeout. Oh, now they do. Right. Now Russia's calling timeout. Their second and final timeout of the half.
That was actually a very nice-looking play, even though it went for short yardage. Israel's got to be careful. These guys know what they're doing on offense. They really do. It was a fake handoff to one side, and they ran it to the other side. And
it's third and very long. They have no timeouts.
They didn't get that flagpole. That could have gone for long yardage.
Their only way to stop the clock at this juncture is if they get a first down. A first down stops the clock. They may be going for a first down, and then they may want to heave one up towards the end zone. Or, opposite of that, they may just run out the clock and be happy with a 14-7 lead, knowing that Russia's getting the ball back at the start of the second half. Let's see what they do. Again, another bunch formation. This would look like they're just going to run out the clock, but you never know. It's a fake handoff. Pass to number 21. She gets the first down, and she's still going. The flag is pulled. This will stop the clock. First down for Russia. So 3 seconds left in the half. 3 seconds left. Clock is stopped. So they did go for it, Danny.
Yeah,
it
time
like
for one last play, and again, you got to be careful here.
Watch
out
for the tall receivers.
Watch out for those tall receivers
basically
downfield.
A free play here.
It could be a jump ball, and in that situation, Russia would definitely have the advantage.
It's a long way to go for the receivers to get open. Looks like they're going up the middle. They may try a. No, that's it. That'll end the half. Israel got them. They read that out. They snuffed that out.
Yeah.
Is that the half? Let's see. Or was it? What are they saying? What are the refs saying? Are they saying there's a time for one more play?
There really hasn't been any indication yet.
Looks like that's the half.
It is the half.
That's the halftime. So at halftime, it is Russia 14, Israel 7. A little bit of a mini upset here, I would say, as Russia is playing in their first international competition. Israel, of course, the team, which is the country which is hosting the tournament and has many years of international experience. Looks like we're going to halftime. Some word from our promoters, yes? From our sponsors? No? Not yet. The Ministry of Tourism. They're sponsoring the tournament, Danny? Ministry of Tourism, they're involved?
No, they're just supplying some content and some different advertisements and exposure.
There you go.
And
showing
why
the
not?
beauties
and why
of,
not?
of
Israel's a great
Israel,
place to come to, and hopefully we'll be back. Thank you.
All right, how long's the break?
Mamila Avenue is in an excellent location, 5 minutes away from the old city. In the Mamila Avenue you have stores and restaurants from local and international brands as well.
We can be here with all the stores, all the tourists and everything, and after you can walk in 5 minutes to the hotel.
I really like the combination of old and new. You have like the traditional, like the old city, and you have fashion, foods. I love the food here.
Okay, the second half is ready to begin, and I'm with the Israeli women's team's assistant coach, Morty Charnowitz. Morty, do you guys expect to be down this early in the game?
Nope, nothing. This is not what we practiced for. Unfortunately, we didn't have any game film on Russia. This is their first time coming out. We're adjusting accordingly. I found some stuff that I've discovered from watching other games with other teams. Usually the defense that they play is the best defense to play against them, so we're going to adjust accordingly.
How are you going to deal with the obvious height advantage that the Russians have? Certainly on defense and even on offense when you get those jump balls, which are very, very, very dangerous, and especially in the end zone.
Well, they can have their height advantage. We have heart advantage, where we want it more. We need it more. This is our home field. Been doing this 15 years. The Russians, their first year. We got to come out with all our experience and hopefully charge on the defense and take care of business.
What about, last question, what about the quarterback changes? You had Frankel in there, and then you put in your second quarterback, Emma. Who are you going to go with in the second half?
I think that I don't have much to do with the offense. I'm more of a defensive coach, but I think they're going to stick with Emma. Let's just see what happens. Hopefully, if they put Franklin, she can pick it up.
Good luck in the second half.
All right, thank you so much.
start the second half.
Okay.
Israel down to the Russians. 14-7 if you're just joining us. Welcome to the 2019 Flag Football European Championships here in beautiful Jerusalem. Nice warm summer day. Second down here for Team Russia. I'm Josh Haston with Danny Gwertz here, who's going to take off here in a minute. Oh, there's a big pick six. Shana Sprung. What a play. Tips the ball to herself in the air. Picks it off. It is now 14-13. That was a huge start to the second half. Let's watch that replay. Sprung tips the ball. Oh, here we go. Here's the replay. You're going to see that after the extra point. After the extra point. They're going for one here. Going for one. That was so far the play of the game for Team Israel. Shana Sprung, the veteran. Israel trying to tie it up here. Back to quarterback. Alana Frankel is back at quarterback on this play. Going for a one-point conversion here. The extra point. Trying to tie up the game. Looks to the left, fires to the back of the end zone. Schmidman wide open. We are now tied at 14. After a very slow start, Israel gaining some momentum here with a pick six to start the second half. I mean, we were just putting on our headphones here in the booth. Not even a play or two. The second play of the second half. Israel now has tied up the game. Can they continue and carry this momentum forward? Russia has the ball once again. Thanks again to Danny Gwertz, co-founder of the AFI, who has taken off. I am now alone with the guys running the show behind the scenes in the booth as we go. Another interception! Sarit Bailey on the pick, the first play. Let's watch the replay again, folks. This is two interceptions, two plays, two interceptions. Ball fired up the middle, tipped. Sarit Bailey, Israel's now in business again at the 10-yard line. They're at Russia's 10-yard line. We're going to switch mics here. This one's better. Ladies and gentlemen, if you missed any part of the broadcast, if you went to the bathroom during halftime, let's just check out. No, the point is not successful. Two plays for Russia on offense, two straight interceptions by the Israeli defense, leading to 13 points. I'm sorry, not leading to it's now 14-all, but Israel's in business. We're going to have their double checking. I believe the score is Israel 20 and Russia 14. They didn't score. Well, now they did score. Now I'm Tony Romo predicting what's going to happen. It is now 20-14. Check out the replay. The pass to Schmidman cuts to the back of the corner of the back left corner of the end zone, making the catch. It is now 20-14 after two big defensive plays for Team Israel. Extra point. They're going for one here again. The Russians must be shell-shocked after two quick scores by Team Israel, thanks to an amazing defense. Abel goes back to pass. Number 13 throws it, and the pass is complete. Completed extra point. And Israel has gone from a 14-7 deficit to taking the lead 21-14. We're going to watch that extra point replay here. Check out the replay. Great pass and the completion for the extra point. And just like that, Israel's up 21-14, and the defense is back on the field. Russian quarterback takes the snap. Under pressure, she is sacked. Sacked for a 3-yard loss. Number 56. I believe that's Lieberman there on defense. No, sorry, that's Lilach Ben David on defense making the sack. Russia looks like they're using one of their timeouts here very early in the second half. 21-14, if you're just joining us, it's about 10 a.m. Israel time. Israel trailed at the half 14-7 and has scored 14 unanswered quick points off two costly Russian turnovers very, very early here in the second half. This is the Team Israel that I've seen over the years. Russia, this will be second and long here for the Russians. Quarterback takes a snap, rolls to her right, looks downfield. A bomb down the field. Pass is incomplete. Incomplete pass. The attempt was towards number 11, Anna Raznesina. Number 11 on the Russians, ruled incomplete. Originally, you heard some cheers from the Israeli crowd. They thought it was a quarterback sack. That was not the case. The officials did not rule it as such. This is third down. Bunch formation again by the Russians. Fake pitch. She's going long. Pass over the head of number 21, Alexandra Sherbakova, wide receiver. This will bring up a fourth down. The momentum has clearly shifted here in the first few minutes of the second half with 14 unanswered points by Team Israel. This is fourth down and very, very long. The Israeli defense is moved into a long zone. You have 4 defenders lined up along the first down marker, trying to make sure that nothing gets behind them. It's 1 rusher and 4 deep defenders. The rusher's in. The pass is caught up the middle. No, she did pull her flag. Flag pull short of the first down. That's Ayad Hecht. Once again, Israel will take over on downs back from their own 10-yard line. Complete shift, folks, in momentum here, thanks to 2 great defensive plays by Team Israel. We're here next to the Russian coach. He's going to the playbook, trying to come up with something for their next offensive series. He's huddling their offense while the Russian defense is now on the field. Team Israel on offense, Ilana Frankel back at quarterback, Schmidman at center with 3 receivers, Geffen here on the near side, and 2 other receivers there on the far side. Getting ready for their next possession. Takes a snap, fires, incomplete pass, attempted for wide receiver Lilach Ben David, number 56. This will bring up second down here for Team Israel. Israel definitely looks a lot, in my opinion, more relaxed now, much more calm at this stage of the game now that they have come back from the deficit to take the lead up by 7 points. Ball snap, receivers pretty covered. Quarterback avoids the rush, and she throws an interception. Interception back deep in Israeli territory. The Russians will take over with great field position here. That is exactly what the doctor ordered here for Team Russia, trying to get back in this game after a clear shift in momentum. Russia will take over at about the 10, make it the, let's see, about the 7, about the 10-yard line or so. That was a costly pick here after momentum had shifted. They like these bunch formations, does Team Russia. Quarterback Marina takes the snap. Little shovel pitch up the middle, short of the goal line. Great flag pull by the Israeli defense, preventing the touchdown. This will bring up second down for the Russians. Bunch formation again for Russia. They love those quick shovel passes. There's another one. This one is intercepted. Intercepted on a shovel pass up the middle. Let's watch the replay again. This was just a simple shovel pass up the middle, thrown a little bit behind the receiver, and Team Israel picks it off. They will be starting back at their own, we'll call it the 10-yard line. Wow. The action is hot and heavy here, fast and furious. Waiting for the referees as Israel takes over near their own goal line. Pass to the left is caught by number 5, Geffen Stein, a diving catch. Sorry, that's Jess Sagaskin, the legendary Jess Sagaskin, number 5, playing with an injury, actually. You see her right knee is taped up. Nevertheless, she's a trooper. She's on the field here. Wouldn't miss this tournament being used as a strategic wide receiver on certain plays is number 5. She's clearly in some pain there on the far sideline as she gets off the field as Israel prepares for second down. Ball's up. Oh, blocked away by the Russian defender. Intended for Geffenstein. Third down. Israel is using a revolving QB system here, bringing in different looks, different quarterbacks. Number 14 for Israel is now the QB. They have several QBs on the roster here. We're now blocked by the 10 minutes left in the game, with Israel up by 7 and with the ball deep in their own territory with another quarterback switch. Number 14, I don't have her name here on my list. Number 14, I'll have to see who the new quarterback is. Long pass up the middle, a wobbler, but still, Schmidman, wide receiver, comes down with the catch just short of the first down. Check out the replay. Ball goes up in the air. It looked like a wobbly pass. The defender may have gotten even a piece of it, it looks like. And Schmidman comes down with a huge catch there on third down, setting up a 4th and short. 4th down. 4th down and short. There's probably around 8.5 or so minutes left with a running clock here. This is a big play here for Israel in this game. Quarterback takes the snap. It's Lieberman back at quarterback. That's completed. First down to Ben David. Huge first down to Lilach Ben David. Keeps the drive alive and, perhaps more importantly, keeps the clock moving. I don't think Israel's going to sit back on their heels just yet. There's a lot of time left in the game. I'm sure they would be very, very happy to put more points on the board. They just cannot have any errors at this point. They do not want any turnovers. They want to run the clock down, maintain a sustained drive, and if they're fortunate, get some more points on the board and put this game away. Quarterback Lieberman takes a snap, fires, quick pass up the middle. Flag is pulled. That was again to Schmidman, number 6. Yona Mishan, legend of the AFI, coaching on the sidelines as well. I don't know what his capacity is. Anybody know what Yona's official capacity is? I mean, he started this team years and years ago as the founding coach for many years. Looks like he is a assistant coach, perhaps, for the women's national team. Longtime player, coach. Lots of yelling. He does a great job at that. Lieberman calls hike, takes a snap, surveys the field, fires a pass to the right. There is a flag on the play. Was there contact there? Was there contact there? There is a flag. Pass interference on the offense. So what it looked like is the center perhaps blocked the path of the blitzer, which is not legal. The center must allow the blitzer a free opportunity to rush the quarterback without getting in her way, and that's a judgment call on the part of the referee. It'll be a penalty on Team Israel. It is third down here, just past midfield. Big third down, Team Israel. Emma Reuben Lieberman at quarterback here. Looks to the sideline. Lines up behind the center. Takes a snap. The rusher's coming in. Flag. It looked like the flag was pulled. Let's see what the refs called it. It looked like the flag. Yes. The flag was pulled by the Russian defender. There was a pulled flag. That will be a loss of about 3 to 5 yards on the play. Timeout, Team Israel. This is a big fourth down. It looks like they want to get their playbook sorted out and see what they're going to dial up on this fourth down. Let's not forget, folks, here in the broadcast booth, my name is Josh Haston. I am here with the guys from Medabrim Communications. We have Yuda Wadowski, who's the director of the broadcast, cameraman Eitan Spitz, and engineer Yaakov Feldman. The guys here in the booth behind the scenes making it all happen. Without them, there's no sound, folks. There's no audio. There's no broadcast. These are the guys, all guts, no glory, behind the scenes. We're getting it done here on a very... Are you guys warm? I mean, it is pretty hot out here, huh? What time did you guys get out? I know they can't hear you, but what time did you guys start setting up this morning? 6:45 a.m. These guys are at the field. I mean, I've only been here about an hour, and I don't know how I'm going to make it through this day. It is Jerusalem. For those who don't know or watching the broadcast, there is the director, Yuda. Gave him a big shout-out just a second ago. For those who don't know, Jerusalem is less humid. If you've been to Israel, less humid than other parts of the country, the whole Tel Aviv coastal area. So it is cooler a little bit in Jerusalem. But on this field and this Deshetec surface, I mean, I spent summers out on these types of surfaces running summer camps, and I know it increases the temperature by, I don't know, about 10, 15 degrees maybe, I don't know. I used to play tennis also, and the surface would also make it hotter than it is outside. Anyway, enough about the weather. This is a critical 4th down. As the referees get everything set, we have 3 refs, 7 minutes left in the game. There are 3 referees calling this game, by the way, and they are not from the host country. They are from the participating countries from all over Europe. And by the way, there are 21 teams here, which is amazing. 11 women's, 10 men's teams here in Israel for a weekend of international flag football. Big 4th down here. Emma Reuben Lieberman takes the snap, pumps one way, fires up the middle, pass nearly intercepted. Russia will take over on downs. This might be, folks, the drive of the game for Team Russia if they want to get back into it. Again, they had the momentum. Everything was going Russia's way. 2 critical interceptions by the Israeli defense, turning into 14 points, has changed the momentum. There has not been a score in a while, but we are under 6 minutes left. It looks like the Russians did make a change at quarterback here for the final few minutes of the game. Quarterback takes the snap, fakes left, throws the play is ruled dead. I don't think they were ready. Something happened. No play. They're going to replay the down. I don't think the refs weren't ready. It was an issue with the field. The grounds crew was working on the sideline here, so the play was ruled dead. No play. We'll have to see who the new Russian quarterback is. Trying to get her number and her name to you out there for those watching at home. All right, here we go. Looks like the guys here, the sideline crew, is going to hold on. They're putting themselves at risk, but they're taking one for the sport here. Hopefully they will not get run into. 1st down, Team Russia, as we get ready. They're lining up for this very critical drive here. It looks like they're going to wait a little bit. Anyway, if you look up into the crowd, you have, I would guess, somewhere between 150 and 200, a mix of some of the other teams and a lot of local fans who have come out to support Team Israel. I'm sure there's some fans who have come from different places around Europe also to cheer on their teams. Here we go, folks. Key drive for Russia. 1st down. Pump fake to the left. Pass up the middle. Nearly intercepted by Team Israel. That would have possibly sealed the deal. Sarit Bailey got her hands on that ball for Team Israel. Incomplete pass. 2nd down here for the Russians. Israeli defense getting their signals from the sideline. And the new quarterback of Team Russia has a wristband. She's reading her plays off the wristband. Big 2nd down here. Quarterback takes the snap, throws a long pass just off the fingertips of number 11, Anna Rastasina. Pass a little bit long. Would have been an unbelievable catch, but she was led just a little bit too much there by the QB. 3rd down here for Team Russia. These are critical downs, folks. She checks out the wristband. Under center, takes a snap. Eyes downfield, long bomb. Oh, very, very close. The pass intended for Irina Borisevich, wide receiver number 13. That also would have been a huge play. And a big 4th down for Team Russia. We'll have to keep our eye on the referees. 4th down and see how much time is in fact left in the game. It cannot be more than just a few minutes. This might be Russia's last chance. They need a 1st down here desperately. Team Israel has lined up 4 defensive backs on the 1st down line. And there's a botched snap from center. And that will do it for this drive for Team Russia. Israel basically at this juncture can try to run off as much clock as they can. No silly mistakes for Team Israel if they want to win this game, maintain this drive, and run out the clock. Let's try to get the time from one of the referees to find out exactly how much time is left. 4 minutes. Thank you very much to Eitan or Yaakov? Eitan from the booth. Thank you. 4 minutes left. Lieberman at quarterback fires. Oh, dangerous pass behind the receiver, Geffen Stein, but she hauls it in. Great catch by Geffen near the left sideline. Israel is not taking their foot off the gas here. Here comes the replay. Watch this amazing catch on the left sideline there by Stein. Geffen Stein, who has caught many balls in this game. We'll have to check the stats later on. She's done a great job. He ran back to pass. She pump fakes left. Fires up the middle. Very, very dangerous pass. Great defensive play by the Russians. If she would have secured it, she was gone. That would have been on pick 6, and that would have put Russia right back in the game. You're about to see other scores from the other games here taking place at the Kraft Family Sports Campus. Check out the screen right now to get scores from all the other games. This is not the only game going on right now. Halftime scores from the other games. You can check that out. As Israel has a big third down here, the rusher comes in. Sidearm pass, dive by Schmidman, does not come up with it. 4th down. If they do not convert here, again, if they do not convert on this 4th down, Russia will get the ball back with 2 timeouts and just a couple minutes left. They may even get this down to the 1 minute warning here, Team Israel. But if they don't convert this 4th down, it's a huge 4th down. I would call this the play of the game right now. Israel can put it away with a 1st down. If not, Russia will have one last drive in order to try to tie this up or perhaps go for the win if they get the ball back. 2 QB set there. Israel's not taking any chances. It is a run right. She cuts back up the middle. She's headed for that 1st down. Very close. Let's see where they spot it. Just short. They say she stepped out of bounds. About a half a yard short. We'll watch that replay. It was a great run. It looked like it was a 2 quarterback set. There was a handoff there. The handoff went to Alana Frankel, who cut it back up the middle. Let's see how close she was. The missed flagpole there, and right there, boom, steps out of bounds literally. Just a few feet, not even a yard short of the 1st down. This may be Russia's last chance. 1 minute? 2 minutes, sorry. 2 minute warning. 2 minute warning. 2 minutes left in the game here. Russia needs a score and an extra point to tie it up. Long pass. Picked off by Shauna Sprung. Amazing interception, number 4. Shauna Sprung, check out the replay. It was a bomb down the right sideline. Shauna got back into position. She read it all the way, made a great interception. And Israel now can really, there was 2 minutes left. 1st down, they can run around. Russia still has 2 timeouts. The clock now is 1st and goal. So that means they're over the half field line. The only way, in other words, they cannot get a 1st down here. They can score or perhaps just run out the clock. It looks like a 2 QB set again. There's the handoff. Fake double pass. And Frankel's running up the middle. And Russia, will they use one of their timeouts here? No, they're letting the clock keep going. 2nd down. 2nd down. Israel taking their time as the clock winds down here towards an Israeli victory. They're winding down the play clock all the way. They are not going to hike the ball until there's just a few seconds left. Double QB set. The same play. It's a run left. Miss flagpole. And the flag is, in fact, pulled by number 1 on the Russian team, Alla Lerkova. This will bring up 3rd down. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the game. Russia is not using their timeouts. They are waiting for the last minute. Israel in no hurry whatsoever to get back to the line of scrimmage. After this play, I'm thinking if this is a completed pass, Russia may have to use their timeouts. Israel's got a wide open field there. We are now less than a minute left. There's a flag on the play. There's a flag on the play. If this is on Russia, that may be the nail on the coffin. Let's see what the call is there on the far side of the field. There's a flag on Russia. Flag on Russia. And I think that's, if I'm not mistaken, that seals the deal here on the game. Let's see what they're going to do here. They're going to play it out here. After this play, we will give a little recap of what we've seen. Let's see if Israel can punch this one in. They are at the 4-yard line here. The 4-yard line. Nothing risky here, I'm sure. No, they're just going to take a knee. That's it, folks. That's the end of the game. Israel gave up the first 14 points. They were down 14-0. We're in a big hole. Come back to win 21-14. And that is the first victory for Team Israel in the competition. But we have to tip our hats to the Russian squad. They came out ready to play. It looked like in the first half they were just going to run all over Team Israel. 2 critical plays to start the second half. Back-to-back interceptions on 2 consecutive plays led to 2 scores. One was a pick 6. One was an interception well within Russian territory. Israel punched that in. We're going to take a break after you see the handshakes now on the field. And when we come back, the next game of this morning. I mean, we have many, don't go anywhere, folks. We have many hours of football coverage. The next game is going to be a men's game between Austria, the second-ranked team in the world, Austria, versus Sweden. That's a men's game, which will begin at 10:30 Israel time. In another 12 minutes or so, you have the powerful team Austria against Sweden, and we'll give you the information on that game as we get closer. Are we going to do some more commercials from the Ministry of Tourism right now? More commercials, wonderful information about Israel from the Ministry of Tourism. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a few minutes with the men's game between Austria and Sweden. Don't go anywhere.
Everything here is so connected and so together. It's like as if everything combines together into this beautiful harmony. Like Jews and Arabs and tourists from all over the world, like Chinese and Australians, all together, something that you cannot find anywhere else.
When we walk in Jerusalem, we feel the story comes alive. 2,000 years ago, the people there walked there around, Jesus walks there around, and now we walk around here. It's very special.
feel the sky is a bit closer. I feel that it's not just a story from the history books, but it's real and it's alive, and I'm a part of it.
Cities, one break. Tel Aviv, Jerusalem. Book your trip now.
Mamilla Avenue is in an excellent location, 5 minutes away from the old city. In the Mamilla Avenue you have stores and restaurants from local and international brands as well.
We can be here with all the stores, all the tourists and everything, and after you can walk in 5 minutes to the hotel.
I really like the combination of old and new. You have like the traditional, like the old city, and you have fashion, foods. I love the food here.
Everything here is so connected and so together. It's like as if everything combines together into this beautiful harmony. Like Jews and Arabs and tourists from all over the world, like Chinese and Australians, all together, something that you cannot find anywhere else.
Josh Hasten here at the beautiful Kraft Family Sports Campus in Jerusalem. European Flag Football Championships 2019 hosted by Israel. Thanks so much for joining us on a wonderful Thursday morning from the capital of the state of Israel. We just witnessed a women's match between Israel and Russia, which Israel prevailed, winning 21-14. Now we're going over to the men's side. Austria versus Sweden here in a first-round match. Now, let me tell you, I was just over there watching Team Austria practicing before the game. They are the second-ranked team in the world in flag football. I honestly thought I was watching the Michigan Wolverines. These guys are pros. Now, I'm not saying that they're necessarily going to win this game or every game or the tournament or whatnot, but based on my 3 minutes watching them practice, I thought I was over there in Ann Arbor, Michigan, watching